Alright, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for standing by, and let me take that short break there. Gonna move us over for our continuing playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom. And tonight, we finished up all the shrines last time. I found and completed the very last shrine. So far, we've done 2 temples. We've done the Spirit Temple and the Water Temple. So we'll probably be completing at least 1, maybe even 2 temples tonight. I think we're going to give this game about 4 hours. I can stay up a little bit late. I'm retitling the stream. Sorry. All right, and let's move our devices around. All right, and I think that should do it. So, Fire Temple, maybe even more. We're getting to the point where our playthrough of this is, like, the end of it is becoming more and more real possibility. Which, I don't necessarily want to be out of things to do in this game, but I don't know. We have been working on it for a while. It would be nice to give the time on the schedule over to something different. I mean, I have mixed emotions. I'm having mixed emotions about finishing this game. But I don't think I have to worry about that just yet. Hey, Dollar Phil, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hey, great to have you here. I think you got that command a little backward there, Cows. It was so close to the shout-out command. Thank you. Thank you for doing that, Cows. Dollar Phil, what were you doing, my friend? What were you playing over in the retro category? Thank you so much. Sorry we're not retro right now. You kind of just missed the retro portion of the stream. I've been doing a marathon of WiiWare titles. All the spooky WiiWare games. I'm trying to play through. Well, I'm trying to get through all of them. In October, and we've been doing them alphabetically, and we're up to the G's. And I was playing a game called Ghost Slayer tonight. It's an on-rails sword fighting game. It's all motion controls, and it's actually kind of cool. I was very lukewarm on it at first, but the longer I play it, the kind of better I got at it, and now I think it's kind of a cool game. We're actually going to play that again tomorrow night too, because I didn't finish the whole game tonight. Beat Fester's Quest tonight. It was a battle. GG. I've never played that one, but I understand it to be quite tough. Very well done. I actually almost chose that game for myself this week. I had an empty spot on the schedule. And I was looking, I was like, I wanted to put something 8 or 16-bit on the schedule. Because I don't feel like I have enough truly retro stuff going on lately. But, Fester's Quest was an option, but I went with Splatterhouse instead, because I've never played either game. Never beat that game, Angela says, but I really want to. I used to own it as a kid. Oh, hang on. Let me see. Mile Hyrule. Welcome back, Mile Hyrule. Frown Man, do you think Jelly would be upset if she came home from work and she found a bear in your house? I mean... Why is Jelly gonna be upset when she comes home and finds me in our house? What's... I don't understand the question. I don't understand the question, Mile Hyrule. Like you bought a bear as a pet and did not tell her. It's a double raid. Ghouls are free. Thank you for the raid, ghouls. I was enjoying some of Ghouls' stream earlier. A fellow connoisseur of Castlevania 64. How's it going? We're having a good night. Thank you for the raid. And welcome in. Welcome, Life Finds a Way. Pleasure to have you with us, of course. Thank you for coming along. We just got a raid from Dollar Phil, right as you came in, Ghouls. It's sort of a double raid situation. We were talking about Fester's Quest. That's what Dollar Phil just beat. We were playing, earlier tonight, let me get my head out of the way. Ghost Slayer on the, it's a WiiWare game. It's an on-rails sword fighting game. It's all motion controls, I was saying. And it's actually kind of a cool game. I didn't really like it at first. I was pretty lukewarm on it. But after a while, it started to click a little bit more. I got a little bit better at blocking, and the game started to unlock, and now I think it's kind of cool. So we did that at the first part of the stream. Got about halfway through it. Actually, there's only 8 levels. We beat them on the regular difficulty, but it unlocks additional difficulties, and I kind of thought we'd just go through the whole thing. So we're about halfway through difficulty 2. So, provided it doesn't become too hard for me, we'll finish it tomorrow. Raid's gone mad, Mile Hyrule says. Thank you for the follow, Life. Very much appreciate having you on board with us. Baron Metz, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the pistachios. We'll enjoy those in just a moment. Just finished Carry on hard mode. Excellent. That's I haven't done that one yet. I've done Reinhardt on normal and hard. I've only done the normal playthrough of Carry. So Carry hard mode playthrough is up next. I think I might have to do a Carry normal mode playthrough though, because I don't know if I have a save with hard mode unlocked for Carry. I've lost my memory card went bad. I lost a lot of stuff. Angela says Splatterhouse had a Turbo Express and rented. I couldn't get very far. I never got past the first stage, to be fair. It was my first time trying it. I've heard it's tough. Derek says the same thing. It's great, but it's hard. What's that pink thing behind you? That's a Pac-Man ghost. That's a Pinky from Pac-Man. Or Sue from Miss Pac-Man. Is Sue the pink one? I never remember the ghost names. It's Halloween, Mile High Road. You have to have a ghost. What did I get on the second spin of the wheel? The candy buttons, your favorite. Alright, we're gonna have some pistachios. I think hard mode unlocks for both characters together. That would be convenient. This pistachio is not very cracked open. It's alright, I still managed to get it. I finally beat the second Splatterhouse, Angela says, but it was super frustrating. I definitely expect it's going to be tough. I've never played any of them, except I played some of the 2016 game. Is that when that one was from? Might be older than that. They made a new Splatterhouse on like the PlayStation 3. I don't remember what year it came out. I think I played it around 2016, but I think it's older than that. That was the game that was in my PlayStation 3 when my home got burglarized. It came out in 2010, okay. So yeah, it came out when I remembered when I played it. I remember when it came out. That was I lost my copy of that game because that was in the PlayStation when they stole it from my house. What a bummer. Played the Japanese Splatterhouse. Wan Piku or something like that. It was really fun. Like a chibi Splatterhouse. So like I guess it's like Kid Dracula is to Castlevania as chibi Splatterhouse is to Splatterhouse. He's talking about the ghost that only shows up on the webcam. The one you can't see, but it makes you feel cold. I love the ambient Zora music so much, Cow says. Angel's playing Layers of Fear. Not the remake, the original one. I don't think I know that game. The Blair Witch game? I haven't played that. Cutesy Splatterhouse. Might be something to take a look at, too. It's really good. Oh. First order of business is always to make rounds to all the shops and buy a bunch of arrows. They're working on a Silent Hill 2 remake. Hopefully that turns out good, I reckon. Or I suppose. I don't imagine I'll ever get around to playing it. Layers of Fear is good. Pretty scary, honestly, Derek says. Heard it's good. We'll see if it is. See if it doesn't crash OBS, Angela says. The Return of Harry Hills? Are they doing a remake of Silent Hill 1? Cheeky Tengu, welcome in, Cheeky. How many hearts do I need? Yes. Yes, amount of hearts, precisely. It's kind of shocking how many there are. Angela says, I don't really know if you can improve on Silent Hill 2. The original blew me away. Excited for the remake, Derek says, but it's going to be a while. I'm planning on getting this game. What's your opinion on it? I've loved this game. I've been having a wonderful time with it. I went into it expecting that I was going to love it, though, because when I played Breath of the Wild right at launch, and that game was kind of a really magical experience for me. So I was predisposed to enjoy this one. But yeah, I really have no complaints. I like all the things that they added to it. It's very similar to Breath of the Wild 1 in a lot of ways, but with a lot of really great additions. Okay. Am I brave enough to go to this Coliseum? Gliok Den. I'm definitely not brave enough to go to the Gleeok Den. Why don't we start the night with this Coliseum, and I'll just see how I do. Got Breath of the Wild on its way, so looking forward to playing it. Right on. Yeah, I would say it's probably a good idea to play Breath of the Wild first if you think you're going to want to play both games. There's no reason you have to play that one. Like, you can play this one without having played Breath of the Wild. I don't think that it's necessary to play the first one before this at all. But if you think you're going to want to play both anyway, it's probably a good idea to play Breath of the Wild first, because I think that Breath of the Wild will be hard to go back to after playing this game. Some of the cool features that they added in this game, I think if I try to go back to Breath of the Wild 1, I'll really miss them. I'm not going to fight that guy now, but I might fight him in a little while. I'm actually in a situation, too, where I'm going to need to go back to Breath of the Wild at some point, because I never played the DLC for that game, and I'd really like to do that at some point. So I'm gonna get to experience firsthand what it's like. You know, like I was saying, I think it's gonna be hard to go back. I'm gonna get to experience what it's like to go back at some point. But I don't know when I'm gonna get around to it. It's not really a priority. Go to the Gleeok Den. I'm good, Mile Hyrule. We'll go there someday. I'm gonna go be pulverized by the Lionels first, though. Any thoughts on Skyward Sword? No, I never played that one. I've heard it's really hand-holdy, is the one thing that, like, is concerning to me that I've heard, but I've never played it. It's a top 5 Zelda game to me, Mile Hyrule says. Maybe top 3. Wow, that's high praise. I can't get any altitude. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, now we're okay. I went the wrong way. Link's Awakening is my favorite, Derek says. Link's Awakening would be my favorite 2D Zelda, I think, if it were on the Super Nintendo. There's so much I love about about Link's Awakening, but it's rough to play it on the Game Boy. There's a lot of low quality of life to that game. Love the remake. The remake's pretty good. I don't like I'm attached to the old 8-bit graphics. Yeah, I played the DX version. I'm attached to the look of the old graphics. So it's hard for me to say the remake is like definitive, but like so far as like quality of life, like it's a lot more playable. All right, let me read here. I feel like I missed a lot of the I feel like I kind of skipped over a lot of the chat. I want to make sure I've at least read it. I've got to play more Zeldas. I think both my favorite and least favorite are both in my top 5. Met says. Uh, no, I haven't played through Super Mario RPG. That's a game I rented as a kid. I don't remember. I definitely didn't beat it. I don't remember how far I got. It's one of those games where, like, I know I've seen some later game stuff from it, so it's hard to remember. Like, it's not clear in my memory what I actually played myself and what I've just seen. So, I don't know. It'll be weird. I definitely want to play that one on stream. It'll be a little bit weird. I don't know how I'm ever going to trigger a flurry rush with this guy. What was that? What was that? I've never seen him do that before. Finally. Hey, Master Tuesday, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Agent Frownie makes a horrible decision to try and fight a bunch of Lionels. Horrible. I think it's great, Cow says. It's about as great as my decision to play Jump King, right? The old arrow cheese is not going to work for me, though. The way I'd like it to. What? I don't like any of my weapons. I kind of think they're pretty much all terrible. There we go. Oh, it still wasn't enough. This place is just the worst. I'm being trounced. Oh! I didn't know my weapon was one stab away from the grave. I didn't really think that was going to work. You have lots of light flowers? I think I'm maxed out. I think my audio is way out of sync. I don't know why it would be. Yeah, that's much better. What? What do you mean I can't take this out here? This is the worst attempt at fusion that's ever not occurred. me go hide up here and eat real quick. I'm so happy eating a menu, not while you're fighting something. I actually would prefer it to be the other way. Like I like the Dark Souls, Hollow Knight, make you do it everything in real time approach. I would toss the game out a window. I try to have a little bit of discipline and not spam food just any time. Like I try to limit my eating to when I'm in a relatively safe position. But I'm not perfectly strict about that or anything. Is the screen going crazy for anyone else? Is the screen going crazy? Oh my goodness. This guy's gonna put me in my grave for sure. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't have any more sun things. I'm toast. Was this his shield? Did I actually make him drop his shield? Oh my goodness. I don't know if he can see me up here or not. I think he can rain arrows down on my head. Do I even have any more Sunday Lions? Oh, I've got tons. I can't cook because there's enemies too close. What? Probably won't be able to cook as long as the music's going. Oh, I can't. Life is bad. That hurt me. This is my only recourse. The cheapest, cheesiest strategy I can think of. And even this has a really strong chance of not being enough. Is that it? Are we done? Oh, thank goodness. What a nightmare. What a nightmare that was. Look at the gross, pitiful strategy I had to employ to succeed. Oh, that was so bad. Thank goodness it's over. Yeah, I get 5 rubies. Thank you for the trophies. Thank you for the GGs, my friends. Majora's Mask. An eerie mask passed down from the ancient times. Wearing it makes it harder for certain enemies to spot you. It's a rather rare find. Alright. Hey, that's pretty cool. If you're looking for more spooky games for the C64, I heard about one called The Castles of Dr. Creep. I played a little bit of that one, actually. I didn't get super far in it. But I did actually play a bit of that one. Majora's Mask is great, and I'm especially glad that this game makes you earn it. Alright, well, I'm not gonna waste all these pots. I mean, I guess I kinda already did. Let me just make a giant omelet. Gives me a moment to sit and enjoy my coffee. knows? How many of these guys are there? What does it take to hit them in the head? Everything about this everything about this is just awful. Ugh. Everything's going as bad as it can. What is the collective noun for skeletons? A rattle? A rattle of skeletons. I like it. A skinlessness. Ah, I see. The treasure chest. Hey! Trousers of the Wild. That might actually complete a set, does it? Nope. Who or what is throwing stuff at me? My goodness. Those little guys look silly when they waddle backward. I don't like that the fire temple area is so hot that it forces me into this outfit. I want to be able to wear what I want. No, I haven't beaten the Fire Temple yet. That's the goal of the night, is the Fire Temple. We're gonna do that now. I've done the Spirit Temple and the Water Temple. What is the Spirit Temple? Well, I can't show you because I can't pull up the map. It's the place where you hang out with a giant mech. I think that was the Spirit Temple. Oh, that was the first one I did. I didn't realize it was a temple when I did it. I went there to, like, just to take a break from looking for that one shrine that I was having trouble with in the Thundercloud. I was like, I'm just gonna do this to just, you know, clear my mind for a while. We'll do something else. And then it ended up being a temple. I mean, I figured out on our way there that, you know, that's what I had wandered into. But by then, I was like, well, I'm committed, so we'll just do this. I don't know where Yunobo is. We were supposed to meet him here, like, 6 weeks ago. He left. Yeah, I could hardly blame him, right? Hey, Aces, welcome in. Well, I activated, the thing was I activated I activated Yunobo's, like, quest or whatever. Because I needed him for a shrine. Is what I figured out. But I didn't actually want to do any of the story yet. So I just did enough to get through the shrine. And then I abandoned him. But I don't remember where we were supposed to meet up. So it gotta be around here somewhere. I wish you just leave him down here. I don't like the guy. Rip. Yunobo fans in shambles. He's got this smug attitude, it's so annoying. I don't have any strong feelings for him either way. I don't actually remember what he's like. I like the bird. I haven't done anything with the bird people yet. Oh, that was gloom. I was like, why did I catch her on fire there? My suit stopped working? Did I never go into whatever this is? Doesn't look like I've been in there. There's a lot of little places I've clearly never been into. I wonder if the fire fruit and the Estus are made out of the same thing. Hey, look, I found him. Didn't even have to turn on the quest marker. Who knew it would look like this inside Death Mountain? Now that I look closer, I see a whole lot of those red rocks.
Huh?
Why would Princess Zelda be down here with all this marbled rock roast? Huh?
Come to me. Huh?
I'm hearing things again, but I mean, you heard that too, right, Link? Because I definitely heard someone speaking just now.
Oh.
Let's see, I think it was coming from that away. Maybe this has to do with Zelda.
Yep.
I've got a heaping pile of questions for her, so let's hurry to where Zelda is. I don't think that voice was Zelda.
I can do it.
Why'd you do it?
Goro, charge! I can do it.
can bet I'm gonna break every single one of these rocks. I mean, this rock roast does look delicious, by the way. I would definitely give it a try.
I can do it! Charge! Here I go! Goro! Let's go! Here I go!
I don't think I'm gonna find anything inside any of these rocks.
I can do it! Let's go! Goro!
But I am compelled to break them all. Add it to the meat documentation collection.
Here I go!
I mean, it's supposed to only be for retro meat, but I might need to make an exception. I can't pick up any more Bright Bloom seeds. I'm maxed out.
Goro! Let's go! I can do it!
Good night, Frownie. See you tomorrow after my stream is over. Good night, Angelus. Thank you again for the raid. Have a wonderful rest of your night, my friend. Good luck with layers of fear.
You okay, Goro? Here I go! Charge!
That's very convenient. Oh, by the way, it did occur to me while I was fighting those Lionels that I do have a couple sages in my pocket now, so I could have called on some of them for help, but I didn't want to share any of the glory. When it comes to fighting the Gleeoks, I may have a different opinion.
Goro!
Oh no. That was terrible aim. Well, I like having this guy help me mine the zonite, but the thing is that, like, whenever he blows up a zonite stack, it spreads to the four corners of the globe.
Here I go!
And what do you know? There's actually a reason to break these things open. That's the first time I've actually found a treasure inside. That's exciting.
Goro!
Yeah, he helps, but at what cost? Are those guys? Those guys are armored? Gross. I didn't realize what I was getting myself into.
Here I go! Charge!
All of my weapons are destroyed. I signed a player in Madden for 7 years, 160 million. The next game, after I signed him, he got injured. Someone was just giving me an example of, I just heard someone talking about an example of that basically happening in real life.
Goro! Let's go!
But I don't remember the player or the team or whatever it was.
Here I go!
They all bleed together when you don't follow it.
I can do it! Here I go! I can do it! Let's go!
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that was the one or not.
Here I go! I can do it! Let's go! Goro! I can do it!
Yunobo, where are you? He does a very bad job at keeping up.
Here I go! Let's go! I can do it!
He got traded and got injured like 3 plays into the season. That might have been it then, because that sounds like basically the situation. That's pretty, that's pretty rough.
Here I go! Let's go! Goro! Charge! I can do it! Let's go! Here I go! Charge!
Arrow is always a good find. I don't know if Yunobo is laughing or if he's out of breath.
Huh?
Is this where I heard the voice coming from?
Ooh.
What is this place? And why is something like this inside Death Mountain? Huh?
Huh?
Ah, it's Princess Zelda.
Ah.
Please wait, Goro. I gotta talk to you.
Huh?
What the? Where did she go? Nah, I am without the Master Sword, Mile Hyrule. Maybe we'll go looking for it after the temple, though. I don't know how long the temple's gonna take me, but if we have like an hour or two afterwards, then maybe we'll go looking for it. It would be something nice to have.
Huh?
There's something up ahead, Goro. No, but I did something that gave me a quest marker for it, so I think that I would be able to get on the right track. After I talked to the Deku Tree told me I should go looking for the Master Sword or something, and it set a quest marker up for it, but I ignored it because I was still working on shrines.
Oh.
Link, over there.
Huh? It's Zelda, Goro! Huh?
Not good, not good. Princess Zelda is stuck inside there. We gotta hurry and help her.
Huh?
But how do we get in there, Goro? I don't think Zelda's gonna make it.
Oh.
Did you see that? The gate. It moved a little just now, Goro. Hear that? There it is again.
Young little rock. The gate you must pass through is firmly locked with 5 padlocks.
You have 60 seconds.
Heed
Live or
my
die.
words.
Make your choice.
Huh?
No denying, I heard it loud and clear this time. But who could it be? And what do they mean by young little rock?
Hmm.
They did tell us how to open the gate, so they can't be all bad, right? So all we gotta do is unlock the 5 locks, and we can get in there. I've talked before about watching the Saw movies. And yes, I did.
Here I go!
GG.
Charge!
I don't have a very good grasp on the layout of this place.
Goro!
I didn't push the A button. I don't know why he's doing that. Just pummeled that guy. a good thing I have this in my auto build. That's very convenient.
Here I go!
Well, very hypothetically convenient. Every shield's a double shield. What? I guess I do want this thing. I don't know why this is stuck up in the air like this, but okay.
I can do it!
Why'd physics get so weird there?
Huh?
Whoa, Link, check that out.
Huh.
What is that thing? Looks like a gong.
Here I go! Charge!
Someone else was making bridges before I got here? They better not.
That must be the first padlock, Link! Oh, there are 4 more for us to find. That's a lot.
They're so whiny. The music's getting kind of interesting. Oh, the thing shows us where we're supposed to go. There we go.
I can do it! Let's go!
No, the fan isn't powerful enough for what I want it to do. Alright, but, you know... Hey, Rafnir, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the Fire Temple. A delightful little place. I hope you've had a wonderful stream, my friend. What were you up to tonight? That... What is the point of the ascend if it never does anything? I don't understand. Fire Temple reminds me of a theme park ride. Oh no. I've fallen from a terribly great height. Actually, I might have accidentally fallen into what I was supposed to do all along. We'll see. Why does this not work? There we go.
Goro!
Yeah.
Here I go! Shot!
Let's go. Farming some upgrade mats and demon souls. Kind of turned into a farming stream for a boss weapon and listening to NES soundtracks. I mean, it can hardly be anything but a great time when you've got some rockin' NES tunes to enjoy. Well, I put this at a pretty terrible angle.
Goro! Let's roll! I can do it!
This doesn't ever quite work how I anticipate, you know? The Yunobo physics are not my favorite.
Goro! Let's roll!
Victory! That's what we need.
3 to go! Let's hurry, Goro!
Alright. I'm gonna step away for just a moment, my friends. I will be back with you very shortly. Thank you for the trophies, cows. Alright. Thank you for letting me step away a moment. We can get back to it. 3 to go. Letting you, did we have a choice? Would you really want me to break the illusion by answering that?
I can do it! Goro! Charge! I can do it! Here I go!
There we go. That's all I wanted, was to knock that guy in the lava.
I can do it! Let's go! Just 2 left, Link. Let's keep it up, Goro.
Oh no, there's one all the way up on the top of floor 5. Why does he keep calling Link Goro? Is he a Mortal Kombat fan? Goro is the guy with extra arms, right?
Goro!
No, I missed my jump. Hope this works. I wish I had extra arms. Think of all the cool things you could do.
Here I go!
I thought I was being clever, but now I think that's the intended strategy.
Only one left. Almost done, Goro.
If I had 2 extra arms, I could play Contra 2-player by myself. So many fewer trips from the car after the grocery store, Cow says. You gotta see the way I get home from the grocery store, Cows. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I have 8,000 bags. I'm making one trip. Alas, I'm not that powerful. Oh, you see, that's the problem. I'm not either. One trip or no trip. I beat Lies of P yesterday, Rafnir says. Definitely recommend it for any Souls fans out there. Look forward to watching Frownie play it in 30 years when it's considered retro. I play non-retro games. I'm playing one right now. You're probably not wrong about the 30 years thing, though. But just because that's how long it's going to take me to get through the other Souls games. Yeah, I know. I'm still on Dark Souls 1. Can you believe it? I definitely want to play. I definitely want to play more Souls games. It's just difficult. They're such big games, and I've got so many other things going on. If only I could stream for 15 hours a day.
Here I go!
I'm doing so bad in Madden. I'm 1-8. Seems like a pretty rough record there, Mile High Roll.
I can do it!
No.
Yep.
15 hours, 7 days a week.
Goro!
I blame the coach. I'm firing him after the season. I see. This may be the joke, and I'm just dense, but my thought was that you were the coach.
Here I go!
Kind of.
I can do it!
You know, Bo, you're really throwing off my balance on this thing here.
Here I go! Goro! Here I go! Sure! That's all the locks, Link! The door should open now! Let's go see, Goro!
Victory. That was definitely not the proper way to get up here, but it worked. did play as the general manager, but I picked the plays. But I need someone to blame, not myself. Thank you for the trophy, Scows. It opened. We gotta smash those red rocks and rescue Zelda.
I can do it!
Can I just send you up the wall?
Where's Zelda? That's really, really big! Oh no! Is Zelda inside the monster?
Marble Goma.
Link! We've got to save her, Goro! Goro! Those legs will hurt if they hit you! Be careful, Goro! Look out! I can do it! Let's move! Ah, got it. Watch out, Goro! Rock exploding!
That didn't actually go quite as I planned. I like that idea, though. It's very difficult to, it won't time right.
Here I come! Now's your chance!
I don't have anything good.
I can do it! Watch out! Goro! Stop! Now's your chance!
Much better weapon. That's a big crab, Cal says.
Above us! Look out! Run away! Here it comes! It's gonna explode! Get back! I can do it!
Yunobo, you missed.
Here I go! Here it comes! I can do it! Charge! Here I go! Watch out, Goro! Goro! Charge!
I can't aim him.
Here I go! Here it comes! I can do it!
Can you?
Here I go! Goro! Let's go! Here I go!
Oh my goodness. We actually did it. So close. Oh, why am I using the weakest bow ever made?
Goro! Watch out,
That's more like it. Victory. Thank you for the trophies. Very exciting. Thank you, Mets. Now it'll be story time for a while.
Yonobo, Little Rock.
I've heard that voice. Are you the one who's been talking to us this whole time, Goro?
Yes, I am your ancestor from a time long past. I served the first king of Hyrule as a mighty warrior, and as a sage who, like you, could command fire. You fight using your body as a weapon. Impressive. You are my descendant, the pride defeated that monster, the source of those foul rocks. But it was the Demon King who summoned it. He sent that monster to keep you from obtaining the stone you just found. My secret stone.
Secret stone? Demon King?
Huh. So this is the first you've heard of any of this. Then listen carefully to what I have to say. Let me tell you about the imprisoning war and the duty of our people. Many years ago, in the Kingdom of Hyrule's earliest days, a great evil, the Demon King, sought to conquer the kingdom and kill everyone who resisted his rule. Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, rose up to oppose him, along with me and 5 other warriors. And to fight the Demon King, Rauru trusted us with secret stones. Incredible artifacts that amplified our powers. I stood beside my fellow sages as the Sage of Fire, stronger than ever with my secret stone. However, we were no match for the Demon King. Even my strongest blows weren't enough to break him. Rauru understood that we couldn't overcome the Demon King. In one last brave act, our leader sacrificed himself to imprison that monster.
That was the imprisoning war.
And then sometime later, the Sage of Time, one of the 6 sages, came to me. Her visit would set the Goron's duty in stone.
The magic restraining the Demon King will be undone. He will return. When that time comes, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. But Link will need help. Lend him your power. Your fire. The Goron's mastery of fire.
In that moment, the duty of the Goron people was clear. I'd like nothing more than to smash the Demon King. I swear that when the Demon King returns, the Sage of Fire will awaken again. The Goron Sage and the Goron people will fight alongside your swordsmen. And that's what you need to know about the imprisoning war and of our people's duty. You saved Goron City, but the Demon King is still out there. Yunobo, Little Rock, take out my secret stone and honor the pledge I made to the Sage of Time long ago. Fight alongside the swordsman, Link.
So, it's my duty to help you fight? And he wants me to inherit this? Really? I don't know if I'm nearly as great as my ancestor was. But then, if I don't help out, I'd be letting everyone else down. There's no way I'll let that happen. I can do this! I am the Sage of Fire! I've got an awesome new power, Goron! Link, hold out your fist. You can count on the Sage of Fire. I'll fight by your side till the very end. And take this. It's proof I stand with you.
His hand is so big. What a silly fist bump. Welcome in, Persephone. Thank you for the wheel. We'll get to that in just a moment. Yunobo's fist is like the same mass as Link's entire body.
With that ring, you'll be able to call on my power anytime, Goro. I promise, I'll be strong enough to fight beside you, no matter what happens. Okay, let's head back.
What's all this loading? I think the game crashed. I know, this is a sad cutscene. All the delicious rock roast is disappearing. It couldn't just turn into not evil rock roast? It had to fade out of existence entirely? I can hardly believe you making me worry like that. I oughta... Please don't be mad at President Yunobo. It's okay, Slurgo. I'm the one who made such a mess of things after all. If I had just been more careful. You said you'd put Goron City back to normal, and you did. You're the hero of Goron City. You were when you made Yunobo Co., and you still are now. Thank you, Goro. And we have to thank you too, Link. You got rid of the marbled rock roast and smiles are coming back to Goron City. I keep imagining what might have happened if you hadn't broken that mask. Oh, no, I can't even think about it. Princess Zelda wasn't angry we ruined the mask, was she? Actually, we weren't able to catch up with her. It was all so strange. Now that I think about it, it seemed like she was walking toward that giant monster by choice. After that, we didn't see her again. President Yunobo, do you think maybe Princess Zelda is one of the bad guys? What do you mean? Like maybe the giant monster was pretending to be Princess Zelda? No way. Hang on, come to think of it, my ancestor was talking about the Sage of Time. And that sage looked a whole lot like Princess Zelda, so maybe she is the real Zelda. But my ancestor lived a really, really long time ago, so that would be weird. But if that is true, then that means that was the real Zelda we were following. My ancestor said, well, that was so long ago. And Princess Zelda? Could she have been the real one? Or not? Or maybe... I'm so confused, Goro. Real or not, we need to find Princess Zelda and ask her ourselves. I'll ask my guys at Yunobo Co. to search the area around the city for any leads on the princess. Even if you're not here with me, we'll still be connected, Link. You can count on me. Vow of Yunobo, Sage of Fire. Proof of the Vow of Yunobo, Sage of Fire. Use it to summon or dismiss the Avatar of Yunobo. The enthusiasm's great and all, but let's not go digging up any more weird rocks. You got that, President Yunobo? Alright. I think we can spin the wheel now. The wheel has lots of different stuff on it now. We'll see what it picks for me. I picked an old thing. It picked toxic waste candy. Let's go. Very fitting for the fire area. They come in these cute little barrels. I'll just take whatever is on top, which is blue raspberry. And enjoy. These are very sour. Yeah, sour candy, very fitting for the fire area. It's good. I like it. It's pretty intense. I think we're okay though. Alright. I remember something about that other Zelda. When we were mining marbled rock roast on the north side of Death Mountain, she said something kind of funny. She told me not to go near the lizard lakes, but she didn't say why. Bit surprised to hear the words lizard lakes coming out of your craw. Don't much hear about them lakes these days. I still recall an old nursery rhyme about them. One brother hunts with the other brother hides, two lizards fighting over what's inside. Not everyone knows this, but the lizard lakes are also called the Lizard Brothers. I searched high and low for them back in my younger years. I always thought treasure must be there somewhere. Then on my hunt, Death Mountain blew its top. It was covered in lava before I could say boom. Boy, I'd forgotten all about my search for the lakes. That's it. Talking about this has me all worked up. It's been a real long time, but I'm ready to start the hunt again. Best place to start looking is halfway up Death Mountain. My hunch, way back when, led me to the north side. There's a Unoboko dig site there too, so we can hop in a minecart and get cracking. Making back. Oh, I got the second wave of sour. You telling me you're gonna go looking? If you're serious, you'll want to head about halfway up Death Mountain. I'm pretty sure it was on the north side. If it weren't for my aching back, I'd join you. Hey, Link. I've been cracking my skull trying to remember anything that might help clue us in on Princess Zelda. But so much of my memory is a blur from when I was wearing that weird mask. I did recall one thing, though. When we were mining marbled rockworst on the north side of Death Mountain, the princess said something. She told me not to go near the lizard lakes, but she didn't say why. That's why I was talking to the boss about it. Listen to this. Listen to this. We got asked by President Yunobo to do a really important job. We're going to be representing the Gorons. Yay, fun time with Offrec. We get to relax now. I mean... these are obviously lizards. Oh, sorry. Savak is an expression where I'm from. It means good day. Although kids these days shorten it to Sava. I'm Ramella. I'm a jeweler from Gerudo Town in southwestern Hyrule. The ore that Yunobo handles are high quality, so I always travel here to procure them. But at the moment, there aren't any available here. I don't suppose you have any amber, do you? I'd buy 10 pieces of amber for 200 rupees. Sarkso. Oh, sorry. Sarkso is another expression. Where I'm from, it means thank you. Kids these days shorten it to Sark. That was very helpful. I'll buy ore from you anytime, though keep in mind that I'm often looking for different ore at different times, so check with me every so often to see what I'm looking for. Master Rowan, please let me try making the boulder breaker again. You got some gull, kid, after you up and left the workshop in the middle of training for some marbled rock roast. What's it? I'm done with you. I've got no excuses, but I still need to put the finishing touches on the boulder breaker. First, let me prove myself, please. If it's still no good, then you can be done with me. Well, you've got your enthusiasm, and that counts for something, but without materials, how do you intend to do this? You'll need a cobble crusher, 5 pieces of flint, and 3 diamonds to complete it. Since you spent all of our material funds on marbled rock roaster dried up, we don't have money or materials. I'll just do something about that. I was trying to be optimistic about the materials for the boulder breaker. I need a cobble crusher, 5 flint pieces, and 3 diamonds. Without any money, I have no idea how I'll come up with the materials. What? You'll just give them to me? Thank you. I was at a total loss. This is a huge help. You really have it all? Thank you. Now I can make a good and proper boulder breaker. Yeah. Master Rowan, watch me do this. I'm going to complete the boulder breaker, and it's going to be perfect. I'll put my heart into it, pound it into life. Master, take a look. I don't even need to touch it to know. That rocky luster, that well-crafted handle, that blunt yet sturdy edge. You've done good, Fugo. I've seen many a boulder breaker in my time, but this is one of the finest. Thank you so much, Master. I've never gotten praise from you before. You had your hand on crooked for a while, but you seem up to snuff now. Looks like there's nothing left I can teach you. From here on out, this forge is yours. Starting today, you'll be standing where I've stood for many a year. Master. And you helped too. Without the materials, I'd never been able to do this. As thanks, I'd like you to have this boulder breaker. Hey, nice. This two-handed weapon was once wielded by the Goron champion, Daruk. Daruk made swinging it around look easy, but a Hylian would need an immense amount of strength. My customers are my top priority. That means you should come back here if it breaks on you. I'll need materials, but I'll make it again just as good as before. Right on. A traveler, fancy a daytime soak? You should head to Minecart Land. It's Yunoboko's masterwork. Of course, I helped build it too. Once you leave the city gate, head straight down the road and you'll see it on your left. When I'm feeling better, I intend to have a good time there myself. The young Gorons are back to work and Minecart Land was completed safely. I think it's about time I retire and tour some hot springs. Suppose I'll start with Goron Hot Springs. Actually, maybe I'll go farther than that. Maybe I'll take a peek at Simmerstone Springs. They're the most famous hot springs these lands over. Just cross that bridge and head south. You can't miss them. There's an elderly fella at Goron Hot Springs who really knows his stuff when it comes to hot springs. He told me about a place called Simmerstone Springs. It's apparently legendary. I can't decide whether to go to Goron Hot Springs or Simmerstone Springs. This is just where I heard what I heard from the elderly fella who's a regular at Goron Hot Springs. Guy knows his stuff. He says Simmerstone is a place called... In Simmerstone is a place called Gorko Tunnel, which is farther south than Goron Hot Springs, but that area is expansive, so if you're going there, I recommend you ask him for specifics. The water here sure is nice. Nothing beats soaking in the sunshine. Minecart Land was so fun. I knew Jingo would make it the best. Someone I don't know wants to talk to me. Jingo told me not to talk to people I don't know. So I shouldn't talk about how much fun I had in Minecart Land, the place he made. And I definitely shouldn't talk about how I went and played there and went Zoom. So, what's your story? Getting in some Goron City sightseeing now that it's nice and peaceful again? I get it. You saw the big Unoboko Reborn headline plastered all over the papers, didn't you? No fooling. I figured everyone would have heard by now. But here's a little snippet to give you the rundown. Marbled Rock Roast, which drove Goron's baddie, is no more. Apologetic Unoboko announces efforts to rebuild the city. And you know who wrote that piece? This lady. So try picking up a newspaper once in a while, will ya? But it's yesterday's news. Time is money, and I ain't rich enough to spend it talking to some random stranger. I gotta get back to on the trail of a great mystery. There's something so secret that nobody has figured it out. Hey, now's the part where you're supposed to say the great mystery? Aw, geez, I hate to let this slip, but since you want to know so badly, I guess I can let you in on it. We all know the Gorons lived underground way back when, but the particulars are still a total mystery, a great one even. All we know is the place's name, Gorondia, and you're lucky to even get that. Ask most Gorons and they'll tell you they don't know a thing. But am I going to let that stop me? No, because I'm an awesome reporter. I'm going to get to the bottom of this great mystery and turn it into an even greater book. Duma's Guide to the Unknown is going to fly off the shelves. Time to start practicing my signature. Yunobo's vows grant you the power to summon his avatar. And to send it away. Oh my goodness. I'm quite weak at the moment. Can I afford to put on something that's not so heat resistant? This guy's still alive. Very rude of that guy to knock me off of there. What a slow process this is. You're complaining about free healing? I am. I'm criminally ungrateful. Oh. I've already cleared this monster cave out once before. And we've already read all this dialogue before, so we'll just skip through it real quick. I don't have any bombs. Lizard's Burrow. This is the thing that evil Zelda didn't want us to find? It is a helmet. Evil Zelda is against cool hats. That's how you know she's evil. I don't think my Lionel bow was gonna make it. I'm halfway. I'm halfway there to having the to having all the bubble frogs. I don't expect I'm going to get 100% of the bubble frogs. Alright, where to now? Seems like the kind of place that could have a treasure chest. Let's just randomly go there. Ghost Unobo is a good mining tool. At least in an enclosed space like this, the Zonite can't go on an adventure to the four corners of the map. Precisely. That's exactly what I was thinking, Chaos. Cool, we can go get some more battery parts now. Anywhere that kind of looks like a mine that I haven't been to, it's a good idea to check it out. It's a little slow, though. Might not be a mine up ahead. It might be a Yiga hideout. Excuse me. Oh no. There might just be a big monster camp. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That guy over there is really late to this party. A Sunday lion? What? That's such a terrible prize. I'm not happy with that at all. So dark. Did this area not get the memo? I lit up the light route. It shouldn't be so dark over here, right? Alright, well I was expecting to see a big deposit of zonite, but looks like that is not the case. There's so much stuff down here. It's such a weird place, the depths, because it's simultaneously super full and super empty. But we're gonna go back up to the surface. So much stuff and so much nothing. And I'm fading a little bit, my friends, so I think it's about time that we wrap things up. We found some cool treasures. We defeated a big, intimidating Colosseum. We completed a temple. I think we've had a great night of progress. I think I'm ready to wrap things up. We will play this game again on Thursday night in the second part of the stream. Hopefully I'll be able to start on time and we'll be able to give it a little bit more even than we did tonight. We will complete at least one more temple. on Thursday. Probably the Gerudo Temple. I think we'll save the Rito Temple for last. Lurlin's in a bad spot. What? I'm worried about everyone back home in Lurlin Village. I keep hoping they got away from the pirates. Me too. We're so fortunate to have refuge here. Can't say the same for everyone else. The village is way out on the east edge of Necluda to the southeast, and there's nowhere nearby for them to run to. Razzle's the village leader, so he'd be the first to know how things shook out back home. But we've no way to reach him. Never thought something like this would happen to our peaceful little hometown. Are you a customer? You must have overheard the bad news, but enough about that. The pirate's already gone, and Razzle and everyone from the village are okay too? Thank goodness, I'm so glad. They're all safe. I was beside myself. To top it off, the ruined buildings have all been restored. Thank you for bringing us the best possible news. Please have this as a sign of our gratitude. Okay, cool. That mighty salt-grilled crab is my finest cooking. It's a dish that really brings out the warrior in you. Please enjoy. With the pirates gone, the village back to normal, I have to wonder how our little shop back home is looking. Even if I had to go on my own, maybe I should return to Lurelin Village. But if you'd be lonely without me, then I can stay here, Mubs. Don't be ridiculous. With Lurelin restored, the villagers need to come together and bring life back to our once bustling little village. I can take care of the shop here, no problem. You should get the village shop opened pronto and start saving money too. Good call, yeah. Though I'd prefer to stay with you a while longer. Okay, I'll make my way back. I'll make my way to Lurelin Village. Leave the village shop to me. Thanks for telling me about the situation in Lurelin Village. I can't tell you how upset I was when I heard about those I heard how those pirates had trashed everything. Now I'll be able to do business with a clear head. Alright, I actually didn't mean to wander into a bunch of dialogue, but it's weird. I can't believe I didn't tell them that already. Alright, save, do the old double save. And that's gonna... Good progress tonight, Cal says. Good progress indeed. Thanks for the great stream as always. Thank you, Cows. I appreciate you being here, staying up late past your bedtime to be with us. Thank you, my friends, for being here and enjoying the stream. Hopefully, I will get to see you again real soon. But we are going to take off tonight. I'll send us out on a raid. Should be back tomorrow night, hopefully around 10 p.m. Central Time. If I'm able to show up on time, we're going to play more Ghost Slayer, probably finish that game up, and then Jump King in the second part. I'm still struggling with Jump King. I saw something new and weird last time we played, so if you join me tomorrow, maybe you will get to see the new and weird thing as well. And hopefully I'll actually be able to make it up there and we can find out what it even means. But yeah, more Ghost Slayer in the first part of the stream. Jump King in the second. Wednesday night will probably be a new WiiWare game, followed by Splatterhouse, very first time playing that one, and WiiWare and Tears of the Kingdom on Thursday. Aiming to start up around 10 p.m. Central Time every night. Might show up a little late, but I'm going to do my best. I'll let you know in the Discord as always. Be well, my friends. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate your company. I'm going to send us in the direction of Upside Down Matt, playing some licensed trash, it looks like, tonight. Probably a good time to jump in on. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, my friends. We're all out of things to do here for tonight. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.